So there was an article this past week with GTA 6, and to be honest, guys, I'm starting to think the biggest concern about GTA 6 is probably not the price at this point. It might even be what will end up happening later with the online portion of it. The reason why I wanted to say this, though, is we all do know a lot of people have been arguing and talking about the $80, $100 cost of the game, which, don't get me wrong, $100 on it is probably the main price of the game, and the 80 is kind of like the cheaper version, obviously, but it's the point of they want you to get the $100 edition, as most players probably want the extra $20 and stuff, if you know what I mean. And I'm starting to really think, though, that yes, that's probably a concern. But one thing I'm kind of thinking about, though, is GTA 6 Online, with how they're going to do the overall microtransaction and design thing of it, as the article kind of got me a little concerned from Game Rant, okay? When I was reading through this, guys, and I did want to go through part of this and read through it a bit and to give you guys my honest thoughts, because at this point, I think everybody's like, okay, well, the game is probably the game of the decade, right? It is going to be worth every bit of $100. And to be honest, I bet you it will probably be pretty dang amazing and a better $100 spent than what you probably spend on other games that are probably not even finished. But the other part of that, though, is when the online does end up launching, which I'm going to say this, I think the online is probably separate, as the main thing you'd see on the $100, $80 edition of the regular GTA thing that you'd see on the store doesn't mention anything about online. So I'm going to say right now, maybe online's 15 or 20 bucks. I'm going to predict that right now. That's my guess, at least because it's not part of the main part of it yet from what they are showing. Maybe I could be wrong there. Maybe it might be part of it, but nonetheless, though, let's talk about this a little bit here in the article. So we all do know they did end up doing a big nerf to GTA 5 with a lot of the heists and all that. And to be real, guys, I have no idea why they would even do that, because they pretty much nerfed every heist into the ground. I mean, you do one heist, if you run it again, you're basically getting paid in peanuts until the next week. And I really don't know the thought process behind any of it, unless maybe they're trying to funnel players into GTA 6. Maybe that could be why. I really don't understand the thought process behind. GTA 5 has such a big player base and people love playing it. Why would you nerf every single heist, as that is not going to help the balancing of anything, man? Instead, it will push people away, and if they think that will make players want to buy shark cards, oh boy, are they wrong. The other part of it, though, is Take-Two wants to increase the reoccurrent consumer spending on the game. Guys, check this out. So in the latest official document released for shareholders, Take-Two Interactive discussed plans to emphasize recurrent consumer spending, aka RCS, across its games. RCS refers to any form of repeated microtransaction that occurs after a player purchases the base game. Take-Two says emphasizing RCS growth helps reduce the volatility in our business, since our release slate can vary from year to year, better positioning the company to achieve our goal of sustained year-over-year growth. So they're basically saying we kind of got to charge players and make more money while we work on other games. At least that's what I'm getting from it. And then the next part of it, though, reads, basically Take-Two says that because it takes too long to make new games like GTA 6, it plans to increase players' repeating payments and purchases across its games to maintain a steady revenue stream between major releases. And to be honest, I think this really could be something that might be a tad concerning. We all do know the game is going to have shark cards, okay? We know that. But is it going to be real bad this time, where the economy is basically in a massive grind fest, worse than what GTA 5 is? And after they did end up nerfing every single heist in 5, it does honestly worry me a bit for 6. Now, the other part of that, guys, which is kind of wild, is 78% of Take-Two's 2026 revenue came from microtransactions, guys. They made over $5 billion of revenue from microtransactions, which is absolutely insane to me. But the other part is, though, another important detail in Take-Two's recent report is that 78.1% of the company's total revenue in 2026 came from recurrent consumer spending. In other words, the company generated 5.20 billion of its 6.6 billion net revenue from microtransactions. Now, with GTA 6 having a big potential to boost this, I think a lot of players might end up getting a tad concerned with it, but it also said Take-Two and Rockstar might resort to strategies that are not necessarily in the interest of GTA players. And ain't that the truth, man? We're already kind of seeing that now with GTA 5. And to be real, guys, I don't think people are going to want to farm 50 to 100 hours to buy a couple of cars because I can only imagine the prices of cars in GTA 6 and the way everything is going to be. Because this ain't GTA 5 when it came out, man. Back then, any OG players lock in right now with me because I was also part of when that game launched online. If you had a Chrome adder, that thing was $1 million. You were legit the coolest thing ever. Am I right? I mean, you were literally that cool if you had one of those. Nowadays, I don't even want to know what it's going to be like in 6. But the next part of this, though, many suggest that the company has already made the first move toward more aggressive microtransactions by locking some of GTA 6's content behind a paywall. They claim that there is already a $20 upsale attached to the game's editions, which I did discuss earlier, and the same strategy might become the backbone of GTA 6's online economy. One theory is that Take-Two and Rockstar Games will make the GTA Plus subscription an inseparable part of the next GTA Online iteration, essentially creating a massive source of recurring income from the player base. Now, we're kind of already seeing this a bit with GTA 5, but to be real, guys, one of my concerns with this, though, is what if they do end up making the online basically so you have to get the GTA Plus thing, or you will basically be kind of screwed for that matter. Like, what if you don't get it and you'll have to grind twice as hard? What if GTA Plus gives you like a money bonus on certain things or all kinds of free stuff, which I do understand it's kind of doing that now, but not as crazy. What if they increase that to try to make players want to buy it even more in the next game? Because if you don't have it, you will be in for probably one of the longest grinds ever. I really do kind of get a bit concerned with this because we all do know a lot of the stuff is riding on this game, guys. GTA 6 is obviously going to be the game of the decade. So many people are excited for it. We all saw the entire big thing about people not liking the price of it, and I saw that, and then later on, I was like, okay, well, yeah, but what about online? Then GTA 5 had the thing of where every single heist was nerfed. I'm like, oh no, here we go. Makes no sense about 4 months before that game launches. And then this article pops up and I went, oh man, wait, so no, we might end up seeing even worse microtransactions or the design of it in GTA 6 because they're going to be looking to make even more money here. So I could end up seeing it so you don't have to buy GTA Plus, but they might end up making it so if you don't have it, you will pretty much be screwed when it comes to the grinding aspect. If you have it, though, grinding might end up being a little bit easier and you might end up being able to get cars faster and things might be a tad better if you did end up doing it that way. And let's be real, guys, I really do think a lot of people will end up being pretty worried about this as GTA Plus might, it really could be the thing that you might kind of have to get because if they might be trying to increase the overall microtransaction or in a way people might be like, but blocked, all they will have is shark cards. And you know what? They probably will have shark cards. That is the most obvious thing ever. We know they will do that. But they could also end up making it so it will be a complete grind fest for everything in the game unless you add a little bit of money or try to get boosts because you all know what I also thought about with the $100 edition. Did anybody else notice how that did not have any online bonuses to it whatsoever? No GTA Online money, absolutely nothing. I bet you they will have a pre-order bundle for GTA Online 2. I don't think it's going to be called that, but that's what I'm calling it. They'll probably have like a bundle for it. Could be 25. Maybe you'll get like a money boost or something. It will most likely be a separate purchase, which I kind of think many were expecting that. But I'm really interested to see what the internet is going to do when they find out that you have to buy that separately. Then they also have the GTA Plus thing on it if you want to get that. And if you pre-order the game, you'll get yourself one free month. Make sure you guys turn that subscription thing off, by the way, if you don't want it. I'm just really hoping they don't make every single mission super nerfed and everything is nerfed on what you make unless you have something like GTA Plus or they kind of make you want to add money, guys, because that will only make the entire online experience 100 times worse. I really hope they don't end up taking that path as GTA will make a ton of money anyway. It will be kind of wild to me if they end up going, all right, let's just make more money out of everybody online. And then once I saw the heist get nerfed on GTA 5, man, I just went, uh-oh, here we go. That alone might end up pushing players away from GTA 6 or getting them worried about what will happen with the online version of GTA 6, guys, because I really could see something like that happening where players might go, okay, well, I'm excited for this, and then they saw the GTA 5 nerf. A lot of players might go, dang, I wonder what they're going to do in 6, or that might push me away from 6 because the economy is going to be absolutely cooked. And y'all know what though that's a little bit concerning to me with this is how everything is almost on GTA 6. You know what I mean? All the other developers are probably watching this game to see what it does. We all do know the base price is 80, so other games will most likely end up following that, which will probably be an issue, especially with how games launch half broken or basically half unfinished. And yet they want $80 for them because Rockstar was able to do it, so other companies will do it. And then we have the other side of it on top of all of this, guys, of the game basically not having a disc, at least right now. And then Sony basically saying the discs are going away, which means why would they make a disc copy of GTA 6 if the discs are going away for PS6? Which you know they will end up releasing the game again on that console, which I think we can all laugh about. But I'm not going to lie, guys, a lot of this does concern me a bit. I am excited for GTA 6 to play this. We have been waiting over 10 plus years to play this game, or at least get into the next version of Grand Theft Auto, which is this one coming out. And a lot of players probably will be onto the single player for months on end, really enjoying that, including myself. But once a lot of people want to jump on online and experience that and jump into it, as we all do know, updates will end up coming with new heists and all kinds of new businesses and crazy stuff on GTA 6. I am wondering really how they're going to do this. Like, is everything going to be an absolute grind fest for everything, bruh? Like, if you want to get a regular car, some of the cars might be $2, $3, $4 million now. Could we see $5 to $7 million cars? And missions only paying you $15 to $20,000 for 10 to 20 minutes of your time. I think that might be a pretty big issue. And then seeing everything nerfed on GTA 5, I don't think will give anyone confidence in what they're doing in 6. Because to be real, it only gets me a little bit concerned for what they will do in GTA 6. I think the economy might be absolutely fried, and I think that's probably something everybody's wondering about after what happened with the heist getting nerfed. Y'all know what though? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, as one of my biggest concerns with this, and I'm going to guess and say most players are probably going to start thinking about this when I do mention it, is I hope they don't design the progression of earning money, basically making it feel insanely slow or super repetitive unless you have GTA Plus or you want to spend some real money on the shark cards or how they have it designed. Because I could really see GTA Plus kind of increasing your progression so you don't have to have it super slow. Which, to be honest, guys, I could see the backlash on this being absolutely insane if Rockstar really does end up doing this. I mean, we all do know the expectations of GTA 6 are beyond through the roof. So if they were to do something like this, I really don't think people are going to be very happy. There's going to be tens of millions of players on this game. And if the entire economy is absolutely fried, I highly doubt people are just going to be like, it's okay, it's Rockstar. No, we will see crazy things popping up online. Like, I guarantee you, I will predict that right now before it does end up launching. But y'all know what, though? Again, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Who else is kind of wondering how GTA 6 Online will be at this point, especially after the nerfs and the overall push of the said microtransactions?